What's up, you beautiful collectors and masters of the universe fans? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it is the one and only Optibotimus coming with another video review. And on today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at the new Masters of the Universe Cartoon Collection TRI-KLOPS. Part of that new wave that features TRI-KLOPS, Man-E-Faces, and Hordak. TRI-KLOPS was always one of my favorite villains because he was always there. He was kind of Skeletor's right-hand man for the most part. I mean, he kind of had a lot. I mean, between him and Evil Lyn, they were basically always there. But TRI-KLOPS is one of those characters that the way that he looked on the cartoon was pretty much how his vintage toy looked. There were some that really did kind of remain true to that look. He-Man, for example, Skeletor for the most part. It's just got a cartoon look to it, as opposed to, like, say, Hordak, where the toy varied greatly. For the package, though, you got that nice Cartoon Collection logo right there, which is very much like the Filmation style. You got the open bubble right there with the real cool image. This is celebrating, 2025 is celebrating the anniversary, the 40th anniversary of She-Ra. So the card replicates that kind of anniversary with having the little holographic thing up there. You got Horde in the background. Coming on the back of the package, you can see the other figures that are in this wave. Obviously, they got to throw in a She-Ra figure, but you got some other things up here. What do we got? We got TRI-KLOPS using his the royal cousin. So he's using some kind of weapon, which, again, I don't remember a lot of these, but they do come with the little artifact from the episode, which is kind of fun. You can see that he does still have that same effect where you can rotate his eyes around and stuff. Man-E-Faces is on the way, as I talked about, I believe, in the review of Hordak. I ordered these two from Entertainment Earth. Man-E-Faces went on back order, even though it said it was in stock when I ordered it. So I ordered these two together. They didn't ship together because this is on back order. So they just shipped him. But I did get an email yesterday that he is in stock and now he has shipped. So literally you could have held on to it for a day or something like that. But gorgeous art up there as always. Super fun, super excited about this guy. As I've talked about, I am slowly replacing those vintage looking Masters of the Universe Origin figures as the new cartoon ones come out. So here's another. It's just gonna eventually take forever, but here's another one, like I was saying, that is gonna replace him. So without further ado, let's get this guy out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright, so here we have TRI-KLOPS open up and out of his packaging, and always he does come with his mini comic, which is Slime Lord. And again, I really do hope that we get the slime pit. That would be so fun. I don't know why, but as a kid, anything that came with slime was super fun to just kind of play with. As an adult, I probably wouldn't even open the container. But anything like Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, things like that have slime, I always loved that. But you do get that, but that just goes over me up. And you do get his, this is the rock softener, which it appeared in an episode. Again, they give you all these kind of artifacts that were used in the various episodes and stuff. So it is kind of nice. He doesn't really come with a weapon or anything like that. It's kind of unfortunate, but, you know, realistically, they didn't, I mean, a lot of them didn't come with weapons, or they didn't use weapons in it. You know, they always use things like this. So, this is, you know, kind of fun, and you can see, he was using it on He-Man here to kind of make him weaker, I guess. What is going on here? It's not going to focus on it, but what is going on there? That's interesting. But you can kind of see it looks a lot smaller than it is here. So that, you know, you get that. Let's do the comparison. So here is the vintage TRI-KLOPS. Well, not the vintage one. It's the Origins one. But you can see there is a lot of similarities between these in terms of their overall look. Obviously, the head situation is what it is. The armor and stuff, slightly different color for the boots and everything. Again, this was very much designed like the vintage figures where they reused a lot of parts. So that was like He-Man's. That was He-Man's. Obviously, the cartoon made it look a little bit different. So in terms of the overall design of them, you know, body's probably the same. The upper arms, the arms even look different. They're not as muscular. You can see like that muscle section right there is a little bit more rounded. That's more elongated. So looks like the arms are different. Maybe the hands are the same. The body's not as ripped. It's toned down. So like maybe like the thighs and the upper part of the leg. I don't know. But there's I mean, you can see the difference. But obviously he came with this sword, which if you wanted to, you could always store it here in the back, which was kind of cool. I guess if you wanted to, you can use it, and I probably will, just because I think that looks cool with them, because these all kind of get put into storage, but I was going to plan on doing that. He doesn't have anywhere on his back, though, to store it, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can see the overall the design difference between the two. Obviously, is he a little bit taller? I'm trying to see. He looks like he's at. Oh yeah, he definitely is taller than him. So there are some differences going on here. Well, yeah, I mean his legs are, the lower section are a little bit bigger and stuff. But I mean, either way, very, very cool. But you can see the difference. And as I said, this is definitely one of those characters that he didn't really change a lot. You obviously have more of a cartoon look for him, but this still looks really good. And you still have the rotating eye thing, and he still has that functionality here. This one's a little bit tougher. There's more of a like an indent. As you rotate it around, you can feel that indent kind of locking that eye into place. The head's a little bit looser. Is it? Yeah, it's a little looser. But you can, you know, obviously rotate that around, as that was his, I don't want to say his superpower, but that was what he was, TRI-KLOPS 3. He's got 3 eyes, and I'm just doing that. But overall, like, really very, very cool looking, and again, very faithful to the cartoon look for him. I really think it's impressive how they were able to take the general engineering, I guess, of the origin figures, which was just meant to be a updated, more articulated version of those original 80s vintage figures, and give us, you know, a new kind of action figure with it. You know, taking that a little bit further and giving us the cartoon look for them while still maintaining that same design of the origin line and kind of like the vintage look is super, super ingenious. I love it. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. Get a full range of motion. All of these joints on these figures that I'm noticing, though, are really stiff, which is a good thing. So you got the in and out, forward and back. Elbows are always really tough. This one was really tough. But also feels like there's like a ratchet inside there. So it's kind of meant to go in a certain direction. You have the rotation at the waist. A little squeaky. The wrists do rotate. They move, they hinge forward and back. The ball joint down here at the hips, so you get a little bit of rotation, not much. The knees bend. They also rotate. You got the boot cut. You got the ankle that moves forward and back, and then the hacky sack as well. So tons of articulation in the guy that you would expect. Overall, the design and look of him is really cool. And like I said, I do wish that he came with more, you know, like of a weapon such as this. I do appreciate the fact that we get these. I keep calling them artifacts, but these little plot points for various episodes. But you can see there's not much of a difference, but it's enough that, like I said, I enjoy this. It is, for me, the connection that I have to a lot of these figures come from the cartoon. And it's great to have beautiful cartoon representations of them. So Mattel, you guys are killing it with this. I'm really curious to see if they're going to do this the entire way through, kind of like they did with the Origins line. They went through and basically gave us all the figures. I'm really curious to see if they're going to do that with all the characters, just kind of revisit them. It's really going to be interesting to see. But there you go, guys. There's my look at the new Masters of the Universe Origins Cartoon Collection, whatever you want to call it. It's the cartoon versions of TRI-KLOPS. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. I know not a lot of people watch videos like this. They primarily focus on my Transformer reviews. It's not a lot of Transformers that are out right now, so I'm still trying to produce content that I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way towards helping me out. Also, if you are new here and you want to see more videos like this or any other videos in general, make sure that you're subscribed. I do have a few more fun Mega Man style videos coming up soon as well, and you want to make sure that you're getting those email notifications when I upload those videos. So make sure you subscribe and do all that fun stuff. And until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and Auf Wiedersehen.